Hello, um, I'm AerieDrawsHorror, and today I will teach you how to draw like me. Everything's set up here, and I wanted to teach you um, how I draw stuff. Basically, my drawing style. Um, basically, all right. So, what do I usually do? This is actually hard. I'll just draw my character. Okay, so my character goes like this. Um, it's just pretty much a circle. You can try drawing it at home. This is a tutorial after all. Um, I'm not pretty good at drawing shapes, so this happens a lot. I end up uh, needing to redo the whole shape over and over. Let me just, okay, that's good enough, I guess. So basically, at this point, I'll just be drawing and asking you some stuff. This is a sketch, so we don't need to, you know, be worrying about the shapes, about everything about it. Um, it's just a sketch after all. So it's good because this way you can actually learn how to draw my character. It's a really easy character to draw. It's not that hard. Um, and basically, what I want to tell you is, um, drawing isn't that hard. Drawing is not that hard at all. It's actually quite easy, and goes around like this. Wait, hold on. Well, and then what do we do now? We finish the damn drawing. My character is a bit fatter in this, so don't be afraid to make it fatter. That's it. Now we just have to add the features, right? And the thing I like to do right away, right when I start actually finish doing the whole drawing is I like to do a lot of drawing techniques like hatching techniques because I like them a lot. I think they bring a lot of depth to the artwork, so I think they're really important, especially for my art style. Um, so basically, that's what we're gonna do right now. Um, right. So um, just gotta make this quick. Actually, I want it to be here. We're done. So basically, what I like to do is hatching techniques. Um, and I'll teach you what hatching even is. It's a sort of not really advanced, but really important technique that um, I I love using, and I'll teach you how to use it because you'll see it a lot in my artwork. Um, and so let's do it. Hatching. This is hatching. Parallel lines. They don't touch each other mostly. Um, they define a lot of the depth in something. So like for example, I could turn this into like I don't know, let me see a mountain, right? Could turn this into a mountain, and the top, right? The top is gonna have less and less hatching techniques, while the top is gonna have a lot of hatching techniques, but um at the end there's not gonna have there's not gonna like at the end you're not gonna see a lot of hatching techniques here, and that gives a lot of depth to your drawing, basically. Um, so that's hatching, which is a single line, right? Multiple single lines like this. Um, then you have counter hatching, which follows a path that you've already laid down. For example, if you have a ball, then you're gonna you're gonna use like a counter hatching because uh, it's gonna define the shape of a ball better. So you can see how it works over here. And you could also do cross hatching. It's basically just hatching, but twice. A cross hatching is usually used for dramatic purposes. And so you have, for example, this is gonna be in the face of a character. So like it serve like it suits the character as like I don't know like um scratches and stuff like that. So it's really useful. And these are the three main ones that people use. Um, so usually I just do contra hatching like over here for example, and then I'll do some regular hatching over here. I mean contra hatching over here, then regular hatching. Then over here I might wanna add um, cross hatching, right? Yeah, I don't like this contra hatching over here, but well, that's basically it. It's really easy to draw, really. It's so basically you end up having these um, techniques that enhance your drawing a lot. And in this drawing, you might not be seeing the full extent of this technique. You might not be surprised at all. But let me show you different drawings in which this technique will look more apparent and will have like a more will give more depth to the drawing, right? You can also do like what I call dot hatching. I'm not sure what the name of the technique is, but it's basically just applying a bunch of dots to your canvas, and I think it helps a lot with with depth as well. But that's yeah, dot. Like this is really like sort of my signature dot hatching. Yeah. So let me just finish this over here. Alright, so that's it. Let me just save this real quick for the tutorial, and let's find another drawing that might be more interesting for y'all. Over here you can see in these pages I've drawn a while back, you have like these characters over here. I've used dot hatching, not my signature style. Over here, just a lot of dots. And uh, what else over here? Same thing, dots mixed with boop, like these normal hatching, and they come out nicely like that. Um, I've also added some movement hatching over here that helps with the movement. And over here, you can zoom in and we can find regular hatching techniques here, over here. Regular hatching. We can also find dot hatching over here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. This is a really interesting page because it showcases both dot hatching, and even a bit of contra hatching, but like over here. Like over here. But I've separated like more pages for you to look at. This one is pretty good as well. Uses hatching techniques, cross hatching, um, and counter hatching. The counter hatching here is much more apparent, and you can see over here, it's really apparent. It looks pretty good. Like, look at this. I could even expand upon here. I'm not gonna draw a lot of it, but it's pretty easy to do. And you can just add to it a lot. Um, it defines shapes. It not only defines them, but gives them depth, a lot of it. And I know this like looks kind of shit, but overall, it looks pretty good. Like when you look at it, it looks pretty good. This is Hanzo, my character. It's the main character of Soulbound. Anyways, hatching techniques, not a really good example, but a way to use them, as well as dot techniques. Is there a dot technique? No, it's just a counter hatching over here, etc. Um, and now we have the best example I have for you of counter hatching that I could find. This is my page, my favorite page of the entire manga. Um, um, this is counter hatching in a nutshell. It's perfect for me. Um, it follows the entirety of the face pretty well. Um, a lot of stuff is going on over here, but pretty much uh, what I wanted to show you is that the counter hatching here is pretty good. Um, it follows a rhythm really interesting, and um, there's also dot hatching over here, dot hatching, and this is the best example I could have drawn, I guess. Pretty good. Um, over here, you can find both dot hatching and um, counter hatching, and it's a better example than this, to be honest. But this is a good example of how I draw, and I just hope that this was useful for you in any in some way, and that's it. I hope you've learned something today, and that these techniques are really powerful. I'll be making more tutorials, and I hope to see you then. Um, bye.